Since the dawn of human consciousness, we've looked up at the vast, star-dusted canopy of the night sky and wondered, are we the only ones? Is this little blue marble the sole harbor for life in an ocean of cosmic emptiness? This question isn't just for philosophers or science fiction writers. It has become a serious, methodical, scientific pursuit. We have a plan. We have tools. To guide our search, scientists use a concept I like to call the evidence ladder. Think of it as a way to organize our discoveries, from the faintest whispers to a definitive shout, ensuring we don't get ahead of ourselves in our excitement. Each rung on this ladder represents a higher standard of proof. The bottom rungs are for tantalizing hints, possibilities, environments that could support life. Our first steps on the evidence ladder start close to home within our solar system. The most famous candidate has always been Mars, the red planet. Today, it's a cold, dry desert with a thin atmosphere, but our robotic emissaries have shown us a different past. Rovers orbiters. They have found ancient, dried-up riverbeds, deltas where water once flowed into vast lakes, clay minerals that only form in the presence of water. This is a foundational piece of evidence, the lowest rung. It tells us Mars once had the single most important ingredient for life, liquid water. It's not proof of life, but proof of a once habitable environment. Moving outward from Mars, our attention turns to icy moons around the gas giants. Jupiter, Saturn, two worlds stand out: Europa, Enceladus. These worlds are encased in thick shells of ice. Data from Galileo. Data from Cassini. Those data strongly suggest vast, global oceans of liquid saltwater beneath. These oceans exist right now. We suspect those oceans touch a rocky seafloor. That contact creates the potential for hydrothermal vents, like Earth's ocean vents teeming with life. The case for Enceladus gets even more compelling. Cassini actually flew through giant plumes of water vapor, ice particles erupting from cracks at the southern pole. It was like getting a free sample of its hidden ocean. Analysis of those plumes revealed water, simple organic molecules, salts, silica dust, indicators of a hot, chemically active environment where water meets rock. This is more than a habitable environment. It's active, with energy and chemistry. We are now several rungs up the ladder, holding tantalizing clues. These findings shaped our next generation of missions. The Perseverance rover on Mars is currently caching rock samples. A future mission aims to bring them back to Earth. While our solar system offers tantalizing targets, the sheer numbers point us outward, to planets orbiting other stars, exoplanets. For most of human history, these worlds were pure speculation. Then came Kepler, now JWST. Together, they've confirmed thousands of planets. We've discovered a stunning diversity of worlds: gas giants hotter than stars, rocky super-Earths, rogue planets drifting through space. This discovery, planets are common, not rare, is monumental. The universe is a prolific planet builder. Our first filter is the habitable zone, the orbital region around a star, where temperatures could allow liquid water on the surface. Not too hot, not too cold. The Goldilocks zone. Finding an Earth-sized rocky world, there is another rung on our ladder. It's thrilling, but caution is needed. Habitable and habited. Let's clarify what these rungs on the evidence ladder truly represent. At the very bottom, we have habitable conditions. This is the discovery of past water on Mars or the confirmation of a subsurface ocean on Europa. It's a crucial first step, establishing that the fundamental ingredients for life exist or once existed. It's an invitation to look closer. The next rung up is complex chemistry. This is what Cassini found in the plumes of Enceladus water, in the plume's organic molecules, the carbon-based building blocks of life. It's not life, but it's the stuff life is made of, suggesting a potent chemical laboratory is at work. Climbing higher, we reach the rung of potential biosignatures. This would be the detection of a gas like methane on Mars. Methane could be produced by microbes or by geological reactions, or the mix of oxygen and methane in an exoplanet's atmosphere. This is a major step, an active signal being produced right now. However, ambiguity is its defining feature. Science demands we exhaust all non-biological explanations first. A single signal is not enough. We would need multiple lines of corroborating evidence. The next, very high rung on the ladder is confirmation in a sample. This is the goal of the Mars Sample Return mission. Imagine having a Martian rock in a secure lab here on Earth. We could analyze it with instruments far more powerful than anything on a rover. We could search for complex organic structures, specific isotopic ratios that point to metabolic processes or even microfossils, the mineralized remains of ancient cellular life. Finding any of these patterns, especially ones that defy geological explanation, would be strong, direct evidence. It would move the conversation from maybe to almost certainly. At the very top of the ladder is unambiguous proof of life. A living, metabolizing organism, a Martian microbe, or a fossil whose structure and complexity leave no other plausible explanation. This would be the moment, a discovery that changes textbooks, philosophies, and our place in the universe forever. The ultimate goal, the top of the ladder, marking a new era in human history. So, what kind of evidence would truly shift our worldview? While a faint chemical signal from an exoplanet would be scientifically revolutionary, it might not capture the public imagination in the same way as something more direct. The evidence that would change everything for everyone would need to be clear and undeniable. The definitive analysis of a returned Martian sample showing fossilized microbes would be that moment. There would be a physical object, here on Earth, that we could point to and say, this is what alien life looked like. That is a paradigm shift. Equally transformative would be a repeatable, complex signal detected by our radio telescopes, a clear sign of intelligent technology. That, however, is a very different kind of search, a much higher bar to clear. For the search for microbial life, the path forward is one of continued, careful exploration. We must send the Europa Clipper to its icy target. We must successfully bring samples back from Mars. And we must continue to use the James Webb Space Telescope to patiently stare at the atmospheres of dozens of promising worlds, hoping to catch a flicker of starlight that carries a story of biology. We must remain both hopeful and rigorously skeptical. The universe is full of phenomena that can mimic life. Nature is clever, and we must be even cleverer to avoid fooling ourselves. Every claim must be subject to intense scrutiny, and every discovery must be tested and retested. The burden of proof is, and should be, extraordinarily high. But this doesn't diminish the wonder of the quest. It enriches it. It ensures that when and if we finally make that announcement, the world can be confident that we have found something real. In summary, the search for life beyond Earth is no longer a fringe idea. It is a systematic and robust field of science. Using the evidence ladder as our guide, we are methodically moving from identifying potentially habitable worlds to actively searching for the chemical fingerprints of life. We are no longer just asking, are we alone? We are building the machines and designing the experiments to find out. We haven't found ET in the last 5 minutes, but we have established a clear plan to continue the search. To understand where we stand today, on March 1st, 2026, in our grand and noble search for cosmic company, and in that plan, and in the breathtaking discoveries we've already made along the way, lies the true hope and excitement of this grand cosmic adventure.